Hello everyone, here is Hel from Conscious Rebhell, and today I'm gonna show you how to make chocolate pralines. And to do this kind of recipe, it might be useful to have something like this. I found it in a charity shop a long time ago. This recipe was given to me from virtual friend, let's say. We never met each other. Her name is Jennifer, and she's an amazing singer. I will leave the link to her Instagram in here. She gave me this recipe as an alternative to my Nutella recipe, and I will leave the link in here for my Nutella recipe. I keep on preferring my recipe to this one, but just for one reason. This one is absolutely delicious, but I found it a bit hard to scoop out from the jar. Mine is a tiny bit more creamy. So I thought, why don't I use this recipe to make one thing that you can do with this kind of pralines.
If you're gonna be able not to eat them all because they are very nice besides,
is that you can wrap them in something sustainable, like pieces of leftover fabric that you can find in charity shop or in a thrift store, and give them as a gift for Christmas to your friends, which is an absolutely good way to be sustainable and to give something homemade, handmade, which is always amazing. So
let's stop talking and let's see how they are done.
the first thing that we will have to do is to toast our hazelnuts and rub off the skins. So let's just put the hazelnuts on the tray, spread them well all around, and when the oven reaches the temperature of 150 degrees, you can put your hazelnut inside for 13 minutes. Okay, while you wait for your hazelnuts to toast, just get hold of a couple of little pan, one bigger than the other. Put in the first one tiny bit of water, just not that much. Put the smaller one on the top and switch on the heat, even on a high level, it's okay. Just wait for it to boil. When it is boiling, you can just take your chocolate and then break it in pieces and just leave it to melt inside.
Is there any golden ticket inside?
No golden ticket inside, just a lot of silver rubbish. The sound of the chocolate when it breaks. Okay, there we go. As you can see, after about not even 10 minutes, the chocolate has melted. Now the chocolate is ready. We're just waiting for the hazelnuts to toast. And now 30 minutes have passed, so you can just put them on a flat surface. Just be careful because they are very hot. So if you're not sure, just leave them to cool down for 5 minutes and then you can start to rub them. Once you have white hazelnuts like this one, you can start to drop them inside your mixer. You can just close your mixer and you will have to process them until you are gonna reach the consistency of a cream. As you can see now, they're already very teeny tiny. In a second, they will start to release their oil, so they're gonna create a kind of cream consistency. It will take about a couple of minutes. I've opened the food processor a couple of times to push everything down, so I'll just keep on going on for a bit until I have a very nice and smooth cream. Okay, this is the kind of result you want to get. So as you can see, it's basically nut butter. We can add the chocolate, the walnut oil, the sugar. At this point you can close again your mixer, process it until you see that all the ingredients are well mixed together, and it's gonna take about 2-3 minutes. This is the result that you will get. Now we have to transfer this inside this one. I found inside one of my drawers a sac-à-push, which is probably the best way to pour the chocolate inside each one of these little molds. If you don't have the sac-à-push, you can just use a teaspoon and step by step just transfer it in each one of the molds. This is the final result. After you pour the chocolate inside the mold, you can leave them out to cool down at room temperature and then place them before removing them from the mold in the freezer for half an hour. If it is difficult to get them out from the mold after you freeze them, just use a very thin blade. I use a knife, a very thin knife, and I went around the edges. Going around the edges, you're gonna be able to pop them out. Thank you very much, as usual, for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, comment down below with any suggestions about other recipes that you would like to see on this channel. We're gonna experiment with anything we can. I love to experiment with food. Please invite people to join our little community because we keep on growing and I'm very happy about that. Show some love even to my husband, which is the person behind the camera. You can find the link to the description in the info box down below or even at the end of this video. If you like metal, rock, if you like music in general, you should follow him. And I will see you as usual next Thursday on this channel for another great recipe. Thank you. Bye.